please ask the next one.
Can I ask the next one?
And
yes.
The next one, you are actually surrounded
By the mayor and the premier of our university. Can I start
by asking the mayor first.
Mayor, do you
Really take the EPP serious? The same question goes to the premier as a new party.
Chris, I'll answer that question seriously. I think the EPP is a great idea to focus people on the seriousness of voting. It's a light-hearted, fun, farcical approach to a very serious matter, which is what Evita always does. She is a very good check and balance in a democracy and always has been to the madness the politicians often get up to. And in this case, the madness that some voters want to get up to by not voting. So what Evita is saying is, in a democracy, people get the government they deserve. So don't decide not to vote and then complain afterwards. Your job is to vote, because that is your power, and in that way you can hold the government to account. Governments only work well when they are scared of the voters, because they know next time around the voters are going to vote them out. So in her inimitable, wonderful, magnificent, light-hearted, satirical way, Evita is showing us the seriousness of that. Exercise your vote or shut up. And that is basically the bottom line. I want to know, if I may ask a question, and I've used this occasion because I was a journalist and I always like to revert to that model. Could you please explain to me what your logo is going to be, because that is critical to your branding. Is it going to be the Cook sister? South Africa is desperate to know this because it's so much part of your identity.
Dankie, my logo is my face. It is going to be an etching of Evita Poseidon's face, which has become a brand name. We have sold wine with that on the label, done very, very well. I even have my perfume, which is also got it on the bottle, which is a beautiful bottle of perfume. It's my own perfume. It is very nice. It's got a French name because all good perfume has to have a French name. It is called Jomour. Perfume for the woman who is. We have a fragrance for men called Jomour Homme, and we're looking for a fragrance for older women called Jomasamour. So my face is my brand. I don't have to put any names around it. People will recognize me because I have been around. I used to sit on Hendrik Verwoerd's lap in the old days when I didn't realize that it was not the thing to do. I haven't done it. Well, even Jacob Zuma tried, but I said no. I have always been here, and I've learned the importance of knowing where we come from and remembering where we come from so we can celebrate where we are going. We are in a far better place now than we have ever been. Let us not lose the fact that we have the most wonderful second chance. Our glass must stay half full, never half empty, or as I say, our country must stay half lit and not half dark. And you would like to ask Lynn as well? Where is our friend from the...
Chris,
yes, there you are.
Thank you. I think, you know, just the whole notion of undermining anybody is the wrong one. I think that's for me in the first instance. I remember Peter Murray, then when we ran for mayor, saying he wouldn't debate with me because he didn't want to raise my profile. You know, the point I'm making is that we just shouldn't undermine any, whether it's a social movement, whether it's a new political party. I mean, they all have a role to play, and we all have a role to play. And we have a 14-year democracy that's a baby democracy still. So we better play our role. But I think most importantly is just to make sure that people go out and vote. November the 8th and 9th is the first registration. There are many born-frees who have not gone to register. They do not have the IDs to get the institutions working that make it possible. So it's Home Affairs, it's getting the registration sorted out, making sure that young people are registered, that they start playing a role. And I think the EPP is an important vehicle to do so. And I think the mayor asked a very important question. You know, the face of Evita is the branding. And so I think it's going to be an important branding to get people excited about voting. And we must make sure that that happens.
Dankie. Sal ons nog een vraag neem? Is there one more? One more question from the free press? Yes, sir? No, you were just scratching my ear. Nog iemand? Yes, ma'am.
Where is your support base?
Do you know my support base is my grandchildren? My 3 little grandchildren, and they are black. I don't know how many of you read huisgenoot, maar ek het 3 swart kleinkinders. Wat? Nou sit jullie wit geskrik. Wat sê jy? My 3 little grandchildren said to me not so long ago, Gogo, vukuzenzele. Ek sê, sis, what is that? They said, that means, Granny, stand up and do something. Don't sit there making white noise like so many others. Stand up and question. Ask questions. Be visible. Take a chance. They are the people that I actually care about most, because if we can vote to make their future work, it will work for them. And I want to give you an example. There was a woman in America, a white woman who had a baby. And the baby's father was black. And he didn't stay for long. And this white woman in America had a little brown son, and she spent her whole life working and working and working to make it possible for this little boy to get the best education and to let his dream come true. And you know, maybe on the 4th of November, Barack Obama's dream will come true, because this little boy might become the President of the United States of America. So if a child is your inspiration to vote, you are voting for the future of the world.
Awesome.